And so what we're asking you to do in the Teachers and Writers model, when you select your poem, is to actually write a response poem to that poem. If you are choosing a poem that you have a deep personal connection with, when you go to compete in the Poetry Out Loud competition here at the high school, and for the ones of you who move on to the regional levels and to the state levels and to the national levels and win the whole thing for New York State, right? What I guarantee you will happen when you step to the mic and step to the stage, you will wow the audience. You will wake them up. And that's what we want to do, is wake up the audience.
I chose The Daring One by Edwin Markin because I liked the theme of hope in the poem that I saw. And I thought that the bird in the poem was kind of like the step or the jump or the leap that you have to take to succeed.
I went to the Met and I looked at all of the Greek pottery, and I was looking and I found this pot that I just loved.
The poem talks about killing a fly, and it sounds silly at first, but this poem really goes deep into how it's really messed up to kill such a small thing and that it has a life too.
You're really exposing them to a wide range of poems and then asking them to write off of those poems. When they bring those poems in and actually read them to you, you can begin to see them and ask them very specifically, what's the connection between your poem and this great poem, this John Keats poem?
I was thinking of this person, and this person didn't really value themselves that much, and they felt small, just kind of like a fly. So I thought, wow, you need to realize that your life isn't small and your life is important, and you need to ignore those who make you feel small.
The barbers are interesting people because they have this talent to cut your hair, but at the same time, they have like so many other things that are unknown, and they should be known because they're also special, because everyone else individually is special.
I noticed that both poems talk about individual lives and people being important, even though they may not seem like it because the world is very big. But there are individual people and they matter, and I really like that about both of the poems.
I lost my home in the hurricane, so the way everything just changed it so fast in the poem, it just reminded me how it only took like one night for everything to change for me.
Because it was so personal to you, it became sort of personal to us out here, I think, and we could sort of feel it the same way that you were feeling it in the poem, and it was awesome.
When old age shall this generation waste, thou shalt remain, in midst other woe than ours, a friend to man, to whom thou sayest, beauty is truth. Truth, beauty, that is all he know on earth and all he need to know.
It's kind of amazing how you can let your creative mind or whatever you're thinking, you can just let it out and people will help you to turn that into art.
I didn't really appreciate writing as much as I do now, just because I've written the poem and I got to compare it, make connections, and make it personal to me.
I feel like I learned how to express myself